Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Vechain. Once again, thanks for the support. Okay, so the level of support we get on this channel is amazing. We've got so many Patreons as well, and it's not just myself in there. There's loads of other people, as you know, the Patreons, fully aware. And every morning we have a chat. You know, we're doing live streams in there. There's loads of trades dropping in there. I do primarily drop trades in there before I do the videos as well. Okay, in the Discord server. You know, and just take advantage of that content, get involved. All the links are on each and every video description, okay, and on CoinsKid.com. And obviously, if you're not following me on Twitter, get over there and head over to Twitter and get involved in Twitter, because I'm dropping trades in there as well, and all sorts of like nuggets and stuff like that. So yeah, Vechain is doing relatively well, isn't it? It's not quite met the target of that head and shoulders pattern, the breakdown target, but this is how strong the market is. I'm not seeing many technical targets to the downside being met at the moment. I think that the market is quite bullish, to be honest with you. There is a little bit of an inverse correlation with the DXY. That's in a separate video. I won't really go into depth with that, but there is an inverse correlation, so we might get the last dregs out of this market before we do enter the bear, and that would kind of make sense. But we do need to see the DXY fall, to be honest with you, because there is an inverse correlation where the DXY goes up and crypto goes down, and when DXY goes down, crypto goes up. And at the minute the DXY is pumping, okay, and it's doing really well, and it's breaking out key levels of resistance. There is a major level of resistance on the monthly time frame, which I will show you in a Vechain video relatively soon. But at the minute I just want to dive into Vechain and tell you, you know, what's going on. So far it's looking relatively good, isn't it? You know, like this wave forms that we're going through, the wave 1, 2 pullback, 3 high, 4 pullback, and hopefully we found the ABC correction right here. To invalidate any further downside, all we have to do is break this local high, well, the all-time high, sorry, 28 cents, and you can see that it is pretty much on its way, isn't it? It's doing well. You're holding support, and if you continue to do that, you are in an uptrend, my friend. And on the weekly especially, you're above the 20. You've almost had a little wick down to it just here, okay, which would have been absolutely golden, to be honest with you. But if we do zoom through the time frames here, you can see on the daily, you're right now getting back above the, well, you're not even below it, because you formed a bullish cross just here. The buy and go to the beach signal from CoinsKid got a little bit overextended. I think we was up here, wasn't we? And I said to you, look, you know, when you get these signals, they are good, but you always buy the support of the signal, basically. Okay, so you got that buy and go to the beat signal, getting overextended, FOMO was creeping in with people, and you fell back to it as support. So this is golden. You're above the 050, okay, you're coming up to attack the 0618. If you start to break these levels of resistance right now, you're looking at continuation, and you are looking at a full retracement to this all-time high here for Vechain, and obviously our fib extension. So providing we can keep holding support and breaking the local highs, you've got this high to break as well at 14,392. If you break that high, boom, you're looking at a new impulsive wave up, which I will show you in a minute. But you know, it's all about holding support. If you start to lose support and key support, you're looking at a rollover. And I've told you before, okay, many times, if you start to see Vechain lose that level of support just there, that's negative, because you're losing a W bottom pattern just there. It's a bit low. I do apologize, it should be there. So if you do start to come down and lose this low, that in itself is negative, because you didn't do that in wave 1, okay? Wave 1 high to wave 2, you never lost the support of that W bottom. Do you see that? You actually had a wick down to it as support when we broke out. Look, let me show you. So we broke out of that W bottom. Let me get rid of that, because it's actually bear market low if you was ever to enter a bear market. So you can see pretty much in the previous wave 2 pullback, went for the ABC correction, started to melt up, didn't we? And there's so many similarities here between this ABC correction, this wave 2 pullback, and this wave 4 pullback that we've gone through, okay, where we found a base level of support. You know, there's so many similarities, but it doesn't mean it has to play out like that. But at the minute, you're adhering to what's in front of you, and that's all you can do, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, we broke out, we got the bullish cross, we came up, got overextended. What did we do? We fell back to its support, and that's pretty much like what we've done now. And then we started to take off again, got through the fib levels again. We had another little rollover in the market, which would have made people shit themselves, you know, thinking we're entering the bear. And we could get that here, in this part of the market. So do anticipate that, because you know, this is how volatile crypto is. But again, we held the support of the previous W double bottom. You're broken out of support, so you never actually fell under that. You had a nasty little wick down there, but again, it picked up and it got confirmation. I mean, look at that. What is that? If I hover over that, you'll see that that is a minus 10% candle right there. So again, add another little wick down. Wow. So anyway, this is how volatile the markets are, and you're fully aware of that. So, you know, if we do start to go through a very similar scenario here, come up, break this high, get a bit overextended, and have a little wick down. As long as we don't lose this key level support, you're golden for continuation, okay? And it's all about holding support. I will just keep saying that. So yeah, right now Vechain is doing relatively well. You picked up off this low here. We didn't quite get to our technical target, but we're looking at continuation, and if we can get continuation, you are looking at a whopping trade here of around about 1000% for Vechain, bringing us up to the wave 5 high, you know, our 2 fib as well. This is a 1618, but we are looking at a parabolic blow off top, providing we can get continuation in this bull market. And this is where we do think the wave 5 and the 2 will be met up there, you know. So you're looking at basically a 10x from this point, but again, not financial advice. And if we look at a chart here, this chart that we've been looking at on the hourly time frame, so looking just here on the hourly, you see this is how bullish crypto is really, and the markets. I mean, we have ran back into this level of resistance right now, okay, and you can see the EMAs are creeping up. So this is a really strong level of resistance. Look, we lost the support of it. It's a big head and shoulders pattern. This is a technical target down here of 10 cents, basically 10.728.255. That's the technical target of this head and shoulders pattern that you lost support, okay? But you can see it came down, it didn't quite get to it, but in doing so, it created a beautiful double bottom pattern just there. Look at this. You've broken out this level of resistance and you've pumped up to the technical target of that, but there's equally a larger W bottom pattern as well, look. So it's all reversal. Look, boom, you've come up, you've broken resistance where you come up to the technical target, okay? But you've also broken out a larger W bottom pattern here for Vechain as well. Let me show you on the 4-hourly time frame, okay? So look, there's a wick here. Look at this wick, which you now back testing the support. So look, I'll show you. So you've come down there and you're now broken up above this, but you ran into the resistance of this previous level of support, okay, which is effectively an ascending triangle if you come back into it, which is a bullish continuation pattern. And right now, you know, you've broken out this level of resistance and you've carried out a technical target, okay, which is some kind of WW bottom on the 4-hourly time frame. You see this, look. Boom, 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 boom. Broke resistance. Boom. You've come up. You've pumped to the technical target of that W double bottom right there. Let me show you. Okay, so from there to there, I think I've just shown you in the earlier segments from there, and you can see you've broken it, and you've come up and met the technical target. So that's good. But right now, what you have done here, if you look, you've got a larger WW bottom pattern as well. Look there, resistance, support, resistance, and you're also equally breaking out of that W bottom pattern there. Do you see that? So you come up, you hit the resistance of this large head and shoulders pattern, and essentially if you fall back into it, that's an ascending triangle pattern, which is a bullish continuation pattern to the upside, okay? So it's all patterns in patterns, okay? And if you can come back up now and break this level of resistance, you've equally got another breakout target from this W double bottom from there to there, and you can see, look, if you break it, which you already broke it, I do apologise, at that level there, and you're falling back into it as support, you've got a technical target to come up and retest this high. And like I said to you, if you break that high right there for Vechain and you continue, okay, if you break that high, you have equally got another technical target, which is all the way up to 23, okay, because you're in a larger WW bottom pattern on a larger time frame just there, reversal pattern. But like I said to you, it doesn't get there overnight, it does it in waveforms, okay, boom, 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 come back to support, hold key level support, like you did here, you're looking at continuation in these waveforms. So yeah, it's looking good, it's looking tighter, it's looking relatively healthy for continuation. Are there any divergences? So always look for divergences, and they spell pullbacks basically. You had one just there. This is why you rolled back. Look, you had a high and a higher high. In the RSI, you had a high and a lower high, and this is why you roll back. You roll back to a key level support, which was this previous swing high, which I did speak to you about. Look, swing high to swing low, and right now, if you come up now and break this high, you potentially, you know, you're looking at a new impulsive wave up, where essentially in the future you come back and rest on this swing high support, okay? And it really is that simple. So as long as you can adhere and hold structural support, you're looking at continuation here for Vechain. It's doing everything it needs to do for continuation in this bull market, okay? So this is a level of resistance that I would imagine if you do start to see this broken just here for Vechain, which currently sits at this, but you can see it's ascending. Look at this, ascending. If you do start to see that level of resistance broken, you're looking at retracement to this high up here to test again, and with that you falling back into a large ascending triangle just there, which again is a bullish continuation pattern. Okay, look, you're creating this boom, 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 boom. Break this little resistance. You're looking at a beautiful long, you know, up to the upper targets there for Vechain. But I would imagine at that point you get a little bit of extended and you roll back again to support. And where do you need to find support? On this swing high. As you found support on this swing high here, look, boom, 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 boom. It's all good, but this is how strong it is. You know, these technical breakdown targets of this head and shoulders pattern has not been met, because this is how strong the markets are at the moment. No technical breakdown targets are actually being met. You're just resting on swing highs, and I'm seeing this across the board for all crypto projects, okay, which is indicative of how bullish it actually is in the space at the moment. So yeah, that's Vechain. Hope you enjoyed that update. I don't know what's happened to my internet now. I do apologise. This video is a bit long, but I'll be back again with another update on Vechain. Just quickly, I'll show you right now the new impulsive wave target actually off this low, because this is what you're doing. You're coming up and you're breaking levels of resistance. You're getting above a 0.618. So just there's your top. Let me put that in properly, just down that white line. Okay, so right now, you know, a trade would be, if you're sitting in the wings and you're looking for a lovely trade, wait for the break of that high at 144.26615, because if that does come, you're looking at a lovely impulsive wave up to the 1618 at 168227, and that in itself is a beautiful long op of around about 16.75% for Vechain. So yeah, so far so good. You are running to the resistance of this previous level support, and this is normal, but if you continue to hold this 20, look, you're creating an ascending triangle within itself just there. You're going to see a beautiful little break and come up and retest this high. Take care everyone, hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.